Nothing amazing happens here. Everything is ordinary.
Yo, what's good, stream? Gohan, Fry, Raid Zone, K-Taro, what's good with y'all? Raid Zone, thank you for the 10 months, greatly appreciate it. Drips, how you living, man? How is everybody doing today? Thriving, striving, and surviving. Type shit. Hope y'all are well this evening. Let me get the bracket commenced up. There we go.
Nothing amazing happens here. Everything is ordinary.
Yo, Lurker AC, thank you for the 10 months. Always be seated for some Tekken. Hell yeah. Back home in mobile from doing family. Nigga, what? Yo, Fry, I was just thinking the same thing. It was good, Ram. How you living, bro? Also, chat. New video up on the channel. New sneaker unboxing video. I know not everybody cares about sneakers and shit like that like I do, but if you do, here's a link to the tweet for the new video. Would appreciate some likes and retweets on that. Any support always greatly appreciated, especially on the, you know, the other content. Hey, that nigga name is Odd God, not Normal God, so You done with Pokemon? Oh wait, what do you mean? Actually got to your stream one time. What's good, man? I hope you're doing well, Wesley. Yo, my man Mike, what's good? Locking in next week for Digimon News at Anime Expo. Yeah, it's a shame I didn't really get to travel at all this year. It's not in the cards this year. No Anime Expo, Evo, DreamCon. Probably not going to Anime NYC. Didn't go to Evo Japan. Combo Breaker, Frosty. Speaking of sneakers, I'm not really sneakerhead with those Ferrari Jordan 13s, 14s, but I know what you mean. Got to get some. Yeah, the hood love the Ferrari 14s. Not me though. The drip cool was good.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 15th installment of Battle Arena Melbourne. It may be a nippy 15 degrees Celsius outside, but it's about to hit boiling point in the Moonee Valley Racecourse. I am the ever hydrated brown man, joined here today by the perfection personified.
Wow.
Hotch Spice, how you doing?
I am good. I mean, that intro was amazing because we are at BAM 15. This is the third stop of Master events here. I mean, there's Master Plus events, but now we are here and there are a lot of players. This is a stack tournament, Brown Man. I'm super excited to be sharing the mic with you.
I feel like I'm at Evo all over again. This is crazy. Like, everywhere you look, there's a world champion.
Yeah.
Absolute madness.
There's a lot. People are already forming. The pools are underway. I mean, there's some notable names. We'll take you through that in just a bit because we got to inform you guys that this is a master event. So a lot is on the line. Points are on the line. Even qualifiers are on the line with your EWC.
Oh,
so
yes, that's a big one.
That's a lot.
There's a lot on the line. And again, these are matches that grand final worthy in pools. You beat one guy, you're versing world champion, and you may be one as well. But here we got the leaderboard for you guys. First place with 1,120 points, Mulgold, DNF Mulgold. Second, Knee after an amazing performance at Evo, and Mulgold had a crazy one in the last few events he went to. King Ray Jr., 490. A big drop there in points, actually. And Pina equal third at 481, and everybody
You gotta
else
play Nin Impact. The reaction's gonna be hilarious. I
I've
seen some clips and stuff. I downloaded it right when the demo went live, but
he will be on the mic later on.
I
but
was
we
too
compared to
busy
last year's
to
global leaderboard and
get around to playing it. I wanted to play today, but
versus
again,
1-3.
just not enough
I know
time.
the
I
tour
wanted to
just
play a little
started,
bit
but you
before
need to be at that
this, but I just,
1,300 point spot to be kind of safe
maybe tomorrow.
in this tournament. And
I'm probably
going to
be too tired after this stream is over, or after this
so
Tekken stuff is
I'm super
over.
excited to see how well he's his
The demo's just like
performance will be
permanent, right?
as
Like it's
we
not going
take
away
us
at any
through,
point.
Take you guys
It's not
through
like
the
a beta,
master
right?
events. It started out with Evo Japan, a Master Plus events, Knee winning that. Then Combo Breaker going to Mulgold. You're right here on May 31 for Battle Arena Melbourne. We still got CEO, we got Mix-Up, we got Evo, we got so much that's on the screen, folks. So we are just starting.
I got up a lot
road
earlier
to
today than I
master
did
events for the
yesterday,
Tekken
but
World
still not quite
2025.
early enough. But I'm
Absolutely
tired
insane.
enough that I could probably end
Absolute
stream and go
storm of
right to
points are gonna
bed
be
when this is
flying.
over with.
Everybody's trying to
So
grab a piece.
tomorrow
Now,
I
you
should
have the
be
challenger
back on
events.
track and
We got a lot of representation all around
be
the world.
able to
Most recently, the first
play
King
some
Ray Jr. took out
before
Brussels
we
challenge
watch
in
more
an amazing
Tekken.
way. And we do
What's
have
up, Lotus here from
Headstopper
YouTube. Just want
currently
to say I love your
happening
vids
this
and work, my
weekend
boy.
as well.
I greatly
We've got
appreciate that,
Championship
Kami.
in
Welcome
the
to the
US.
stream.
We got Ragnarok, Only the Best, Second Wind, Mooring, Crossover, VS Fighting, Tekken Nexus, the list goes on. And then towards the end of the year, we do have more events. We go on jumping back, Canada, Philippines, Brazil, Taiwan, UAE.
I'm seeing some praise for it. I'm seeing a very mixed bag, but I'm seeing players whose opinions I respect
and get more exposure to certain regions that they
and who I
before.
think have similar interests and tastes in certain aspects of games. To me, say that they like it and they think it's really fun.
Where and who you need to take down.
Oh yeah.
I have seen some people saying it's the worst fighting game ever made, though, which whatever. I mean, we already knew this was going to be a super low budget, like low quality game. Like they genuinely did not have very much money to work with.
Master Events has just started,
But
so you gotta do that.
I'll still give it a shot.
Without
I'm tired.
that out of the way, we got to talk about.
I ain't gonna lie, the
Battle
gym
Arena
kicked my ass today.
This tournament has produced a lot of
Had a long day.
highlighted moments.
I mean,
and
not
we're about to get
really,
our first
but
match
sort. I
underway.
guess.
It's going to be a good one. We do have some local Australian legends here.
I just
We
didn't
got
sleep
that
enough,
Jerry
is
boy
all
from
it
New
really
South
is.
Wales,
But I
and
kind
we
of
got
forced myself to
Tofu
get up
Muscles,
because I didn't want to sleep in all day like I did yesterday. Because yesterday I got up at like 5 p.m. I was like, okay. I'm trying not to live that life for a bit. Y'all know me, I'm always on crackhead hours, but I've been trying to live a healthier lifestyle.
Oh, I'm showing off the muscles.
Hey, both showmen. Let's get it going.
They want to face Arslan
So
Ash.
demo on
They're already
Hunter x
Arslan Ash's
Impact.
dominance. They're like,
Arslan Ash been real quiet since I got on stage, is all I'm going to say.
So like
They
you
might
said,
as well
Jimmy
not even
Azucena
spent the year of
versus
resources
Asuka.
for rollback
Asuka
because that
being
game's
blessed
online
up
is
in
dead
the
in a
season,
week.
But McTofu Muscles
I mean, that
goes
was
to
probably going to
overhead,
happen regardless,
still
I
in
guess,
Nico.
but
And they both have
I don't
very
know, we'll
aggressive
see.
and dynamic styles. As we can see,
I think it'll be a
Jerry-
niche game
Jerry
that,
boy got a
here's the
nice
thing,
combo
right?
there. Looking
Unlike
close
some
to
other
the
series.
my bad. Commentator's curse. My bad. But McTofu Muscles here.
How do I explain what I want to say?
That
That game will be niche, but it will get played for years to come, in my opinion, because there's a lot of Hunter x Hunter fans out there, and people have wanted a Hunter x Hunter fighting game for quite some time, and that is your only option, you know what I mean? And you're unlikely to get another one anytime soon, unlike with like a series like Dragon Ball or Naruto, or a long-running series like Guilty Gear or Tekken or Mortal Kombat. You don't have a new game to look for, like a next game to look forward to, or an old game to go back to. You know what I mean? So I think it'll be, you know, niche, but I think people will play the game.
Oh my god.
But what platform? PC as far as I'm
And now
aware.
we see that Jerry Boy gets another low hit. You gotta love how he's
He'll
betting
be summoning
all
on the
in
new
back
pack on
here with
Pokemon
that,
TGCP.
Unblockable, but look at that, the second hit.
I guess I should. I know people are expecting it from me. I'm not gonna lie, that new set looks terrible though. Like the Pokemon suck, the cards don't look that interesting.
A little too much there, a little too much on the
And like I
backswing
keep doing
blow, but
pack
now that
opening
Jerry
videos
Boy
when these new
goes
packs
back
come out,
deep.
but like for the last two
Low
sets I haven't
engage,
made like
and
any
now
ranked
more of
videos.
the lows peppered
I
in
just,
there.
I don't know.
He's like,
I need to get my shit together, man.
Welcome to the casino. Meet these lows.
Ooh, goes mid that time. McTofu Muscles gaining some life back. Has heat to work with. Tries to go for the throw.
Good throw break. Now, nice block there. Wasn't prepared for
Yeah, the
exactly
demo's
what
on
he wanted,
PC.
but
I don't know
still
if it's
let
on
him go
any other
up and block
platforms.
that. Gets him to the wall. Excellent combo to close it out with the low.
Okay,
This is
so
definitely
now
my least
that
favorite
Jerry
TCG
Boy
set.
getting
Yeah,
a little
same.
bit
I haven't
more,
played
into
Sun
the
and Moon
matchup
yet,
here. Let's see, McTofu
so I have no
Muscles holding
attachment to
back
any
on
of those
the strings.
Pokemon, but I doubt I would ever even use any of those in my
Jerry Boy
playthrough.
taken back
Sun and
that
Moon's
momentum,
decks
gets
looks
his
kind of ass
install,
based off that.
Trying to catch him, but McTofu Muscles not going out without a fight.
I am
Not
currently
letting
playing
go.
through
Those
Pokemon
APMs are going
X,
crazy. Activates
however,
heat, trying to
and
take the
actually
momentum
enjoying
back.
it quite a
That Jerry
lot.
Boy's second duck of the game, but
I'm not
unable
gonna
to
lie,
punish
I'm
the
enjoying
back
it
three,
more
but
than
look at that,
Pokemon
McTofu
White.
Muscles getting the float.
Put him out of the air. No fly zone. Doesn't complete the combo he's looking for, but in a good position right now. Got heat and a bit of a life lead. Catches his ankles.
Yeah, we're finishing strings, but the high crush able to get McTofu Muscles this pound of flesh to push for the wall.
All right, goes for that low into the plus, looking for a mix.
Oh.
Finishes the string. You were saying they're finishing it. Excellent punish there.
Yes. Oh,
Grab. He tried to parry again. He picked up on the pattern.
X and Y were low-key
and had the
generational.
counterplay ready.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot.
McTofu Muscles, check in if that Jerry
Sun
Boy
and Moon
had
are the
his
worst
copy
mainline
this
games.
morning,
My
and
least
flexes
favorite
for the
mainline
camera.
game of
He's a
all the ones I've
showman,
played
folks.
is Sword and
But
Shield.
you pointed it out, you know, them finishing those strings, right? Let's see
Followed
if that
by
Jerry Boy's
Scarlet,
gonna
but I'm
catch
giving
on to that.
Scarlet a second chance, but I started a new playthrough of that game like a couple of weeks ago, but I stopped because I was like, you know what, the Switch 2's coming out, that game's going to look and run a lot better on the Switch 2, and so next week I'll be able to play it in a higher resolution and a better frame rate.
And I think a lot of the time, both of them
By the
go
way,
away
chat,
with a lot of strings
I think
and
I've
all that
decided
stuff
that I am going to
because
do
they're
a
out
giveaway for a Nintendo
Big
Switch
punish
2,
for that
and
Jerry
it's the
Boy.
Mario
Big call
Kart
out
bundle
for
at
McTofu
that.
Muscles just to go for that
So I
heat burst.
think maybe
Excellent combo here, getting him to the wall, trying to keep him there.
maybe on Sunday we'll set up a sub goal,
Very punishable
and
there.
then I'll run
Still
that
keeps
for,
trying
I
to keep
don't
some
know, a couple of weeks or something, and
Oh, couldn't
if we hit the
follow up
goal,
with
I'll
that
give away a
second hit,
Switch
but now
2.
McTofu Muscles trying to go back turn here.
Good power crush, keeping him out. That is used a lot less now because it did get adjusted.
There isn't a Pokemon game I don't enjoy. I just have fun with the formula. So I feel you on that, right? I can have some fun with pretty much any of them, right? Because I just enjoy the Pokemon formula and just, you know, gameplay loop and everything like that. But some are definitely more fun than others, and also what Pokemon are available in that region or in that game contribute a lot to whether or not I fuck with it, because I don't need like all my Gen 1 and Gen 2 Pokemon in there, but like you better be something, you know what I'm saying? Because like Gen 5 is a really good game except for the dex. Like I think that dex is fucking terrible, which is a shame because everything else about the game is really good. Like the music, the visuals, the story, you know what I'm saying? It does like a lot of great things. There's some quality of life upgrades from like older titles and shit. That was sick. But like that dex is god awful.
And he's still got a rage. What can he do with it?
There were like 4 Pokemon I had on my team that I liked in the entire game. And I was catching every Pokemon I saw, and there were like 4 that I actually liked.
Ties it up in rounds.
It's like, I know you ducking. I saw you at the pond.
Okay.
But with Gen 6, I feel like they got stuff from every generation up to this point.
Blocking those strings. Excellent run up. Goes for the knee counter hit. Taking him to the wall, perhaps.
Okay,
blockable setup.
Second time in a row, says that Jerry
again.
boy. Goes for that spike corner combo here. Incoming. Matofu Muscle's in big trouble.
I didn't know King Ray was already in the building. What's going on? Oh, the trade out of the air.
But now, can he capitalize? Force it out. And now that Jerry boy looking to get one more round to seal the deal here to tie
Wild areas and Mickey routes are so much better.
The crowd is going one way, going the other.
I appreciate that they try to do something new.
Excellent power crush, keeping him out, not letting him play his game. Excellent.
Nice step.
Another one sends him up there. All right, I'm not going to say anything. I don't want to jinx nothing.
Big forward 2, or in tennis, that's a deuce. Forward 2, and now we'll keep it going. Goes for it. That Jerry boy seals the deal.
In my opinion, Ponyard and Bisharp are the best designs outside of the legendaries that Gen 5 has to offer. So if it's a close second, Zoroark might be my favorite new design.
Jerry boy there. Big exhale. Stay hydrated.
Muna, Cofagrigus, and the Dino line are pretty good in my opinion. I didn't fuck with Muna or Cofagrigus, but also like the Dino line is cool, but like you actually don't get that Pokemon until the literal end of the entire game. Like you can't even catch one until you're on Victory Road. So like I caught one, but I didn't even get to use it. You know what I mean? So.
And in fairness, that's their first match of the day, first set of the whole
like, I don't
tournament.
even,
so, you know, sometimes you gotta
can barely even count it.
Dust the rust off.
We gotta pace ourselves.
100%. We're already screaming. This is crazy. Nice sidestep, 2. Gets him with the palm. But
and Zoroark, like, I don't even think I found a, I don't know how you get that one in Gen 5, but I beat the game and never found one. So I guess it's like a post-game mon, but like, if, there's like 6 cool Pokemon in that entire game, and like 3 of them you can't get until you either are about to beat the game or until you're in the post game.
Love the conversion here, but Matofu Muscles gaining back the health, goes for the 2.
Yeah, and then the final Evo is like super high level. So it's like, unless you just want to delay your, you know, unless you just want to exclusively use it in the post game, or you want to delay your Elite 4 run by a few hours while you just sit there and grind out. You know what I'm saying?
Are you his coach?
I'm following the script.
Yo, Lakeshore, what's good, man? Welcome to the stream.
Watch for the Rage Art in round 1 of the 3rd game, and there you go. Clip that, folks.
Amazing work there, making a statement.
Okay.
Taking the lead in the set, actually.
That's something
Axris
Muscles
is good
has
too.
to worry about coming forward. The first time
Axris
Jerry
is the same.
able to go for that Rage. Back
you don't find Axew till like way late in the game.
Forward 1-2, get a big launch.
Like I like Axew and the Axew line, but again, you don't find it. You don't get one until super duper late.
Let's the string rip this time.
Oh wow! Goes for the big right swing there. Matofu Muscles now.
Oh, Zor was an event Pokemon in the first game. That explains it.
Oh, the new down 3.
Yeah, I really want to play Black 2 and White 2, but I'm buying all these games physically. And like, I know I could emulate it or whatever, or like mod my 3DS, but I really want a physical copy of the game. That would just would make me happier that way. But that game's super duper expensive, so I haven't bought it yet. Are we talking Pokemon? Yeah.
And get some back for himself.
And just a pixel and a prayer from
also, Muscles won that first game, and it's just been all Jerry.
We got
these
calm
last
down
2
here.
games.
That Jerry boy hyping up
Favorite
the crowd
ice
here,
type?
but Muscles always has
Glaceon probably, because I'm a big Evolution fan.
Catches him though.
Really hit him with the
Nah, well, wait, is Suicune an ice type or just a water type that lends ice type moves? Suicune is just water type, right? So Suicune wouldn't count.
Okay. Innovative combo here by
Probably
Matofu
is
Muscles,
Glaceon,
trying to push for
actually.
that wall, able to get it as well.
Push him to the corner, catch him with the mid once again. No mix up.
Okay.
Oh, able to get the second.
I honestly
hit.
don't think
Engage.
Ice types have
Able
that
to
many cool
capitalize it, though.
Pokemon.
He's going back to that well.
Favorite
Spike the
Pokemon
ground,
type?
did
Probably
that
Dark
well.
types. Just in terms of like
Okay.
Try to finish
amount
it
of cool
up, that
designs, I
Cherry
think.
Boy.
You know, I actually was thinking
Oh,
about this
no way, he's
recently.
trying to do it like
I was
that.
thinking
He's like,
about
"Nah, you ain't doing it to me." Ray,
which
eat this,
Pokemon type is
Ranger.
my favorite
Oh my
based
God,
on
the
like
back and forth
how many
continues here.
Pokemon that I
Matofu
think are
Muscles gotta feel
cool
proud
or
of
like
himself there.
exist
Oh,
within
he's
each
staying on
type.
the board. This is
And
gonna
I
be a
think
close- How
fire
do we start
types
the
have
event
the
with
most
this?
amount of
What's
Pokemon that I
happening
like.
here?
Oh, the crowd's
But I don't
getting
think I
us in.
necessarily prefer fire types over others. I think
Stay
fire
hydrated,
types just have a
drink
lot of
some
good
coffee,
starters.
folks.
And also like every
Tails,
generation gives you,
Hey,
well, except Gen 4 I guess, gives you like one or two fire types and shit.
Fairy to, that's true.
Articuno's my
Deja
favorite type. I've
vu
never been a big fan
situation
of
here.
legendary birds.
Okay, go
Sneasel will be my favorite ice type. I like Sneasel a lot. In my head, Sneasel's a dark type, but yeah. Sneasel and Weavile I actually really like a lot.
True. Watch out.
Lapras
Trying
is
to make him
also
get
okay.
the
Okay,
movement.
Ice
Matofu
has a
Muscles
lot
out.
because I fucking love Lapras too.
Good punish by that
Lapras might be a
Cherry
top
Boy.
10
Nice
Pokemon
block
for
from
me.
the grab.
Sneasel too, to be honest.
Down forward one, trying to chip away.
Oh, floats. Now Matofu Muscles looking to gain some gray health
Sableye?
here.
I don't really
Corner
fuck with Sableye
situation.
like that.
Back turn lows. Oh my God.
Daily there.
No punish.
Forward 2-1.
Oh my God.
These means are coming out, and there's a load. That Cherry Boy needs to make something happen quick, otherwise.
Oh my God.
It's not over yet. There it is to close it out. That Cherry Boy in an amazing first
Glalie
set
and
of
Frostlass,
band 15. Big shout out to both players. McTofu Muscles, amazing battle. That
Incineroar
could've
is the
gone
greatest
either way,
starter.
but
I don't even
that
think
Cherry
Incineroar
Boy
is the
took
best
it out.
starter in
Look
that
at him right
generation.
on camera.
Hey, point
Oh,
at, yo, he was pointing at Arzanash. Like,
he wants to show his box there. That will
there it
definitely get searched at the airport.
but shout out
Yeah,
to that
TSA
Cherry Boy,
definitely
shout out
pulling
to
you
Matofu
aside,
Muscles. What
and
a
you
way to
pull up
start
with
this
that
out.
in your
The
backpack.
crowd is definitely hyped for it. Man, it was such an aggressive start.
I'm thinking
to
ice
this
types. I
game.
think
I'm gonna lose my voice like in the first.
I like
game.
what is it?
No idea,
Alolan,
but the
Alolan
aggression definitely
Sandshrew
played
and
that part. I mean, I
Sandslash
guess
is
that's
really
how you
cool.
can come out.
Alolan
And the feeling
Vulpix and
out process, right? There were a
Ninetales,
lot of
Lapras,
unoptimal situations, but
Glaceon.
towards the end, you start to see that they started to get a feel for each
And
other.
then
So
Sneasel and Weavile.
I thought we would warm up with
Yo.
some pools
I
commentary.
feel about to
Okay,
go
we'll
Oshawott.
brown
I love
out, kinda
Oshawott.
chill, but no,
Uwat is one of the
it's,
best
that's
like
what Melbourne brings to the
mid-evos of
table,
any
right?
starter ever. And then Samurai is a really cool Pokemon that I personally like a lot, and I think is overhated. But I do
And that's what you
think
gotta love about
that they
Master
kind of
Defense. That's
dropped
what
the
you gotta love
ball
about the Tekken
because
World Tour
why
because
does
it has
Oshawott
great
evolve into
representation around
Duwat
the world,
and make you think he's
challenger
gonna be like some
events,
cool
and
water
master
samurai
events.
who's like
It
dual wielding
showcases
like
that
these
talent on
these
the huge
katanas or
stage.
some shit just for him to turn into like a quadruped.
No matter what level
Like,
you are, it's important. If you
I
play
don't
Tekken, you
like
should come to a
evolutions
Tekken World
where
Tour
like
event.
they
Your
actually
local
regress
dojo,
physically.
challenger,
Like if you start off
master,
with arms and
it
legs,
doesn't
you should not be
matter.
losing
Just go.
arms and
And a lot
legs
of
in
people
your
out there
final
right
evolution.
now
If you start off
nervous,
walking on
they
2
play the
legs, you
game,
should not be
but
walking on 4 legs
they're too nervous
in your
to come. They
final
think they're not
evolution,
good
in
enough.
my
It
opinion.
doesn't matter. In fact, if you start coming off lines, you will improve and excel 5 times faster. That is
Decidueye is
Brown Man's
pretty
guarantee.
fucking top tier.
Seal of approval.
And
There you go.
co-signed by Podge.
Oh,
See,
yeah, definitely.
That's what that means.
Yeah, exactly. The handshake.
Yeah, I really like
Please
psychic
support your
types,
locals,
dragon
go to your
types,
offlines, and
and dark types.
you
Those are
will
probably
have
like
the
my
best
top
time.
3.
Oh yeah.
I promise you.
And you might not be on stream, but definitely if you're just play casual,
Electric
you will
is
improve.
high
You'll
on the
meet
list,
some
too.
Friends, you'll gain some tips, and
I was
you'll be
going
able
through
to
like
see
all
how
the
fun the
grass
Tekken
types I
community is.
like,
So shout
and
out
like
to the Tekken
99% of the
It's
grass
about the
types I
friends
fuck
making
with
a
are
lot
just
of way.
starters.
Exactly. Oh, look at this dropping quotes here and there.
It's like the Bulbasaur
Shout out
line,
to
the
Brown Man
Chikorita
folks,
line,
even in the
then you have
trenches for the
Leafeon.
longest time. Well, not really the longest time.
Snivy,
He did
even though I don't
finish
really like his
Yeah,
evos
I'm
that
old,
much.
man, like,
Rowlet is obviously
about-
top
I mean,
tier.
how old was it?
Grookey. Chespin is cool, his evos suck. Sprigatito line is fire.
Hey, man. Look, I'm 29. I look a lot older though. You know, I was born old. I came out the womb with a beard and a mustache. The doctor didn't slap my butt. He shook my hand. Welcome to the world, sir. Thank you for coming.
Go file your taxes. Go get a job already. Oh, Brown Man on the mic here, and Pot Spice as well. But talk to me about the stage because I see the Italian stallion himself. We got Daniel Mado, I would say one of the hard hitters of this.
100%. One of the world's best. He's recently moved to South Korea
Right.
to get into the hyperbolic time chamber.
That's
Maybe do some
scary.
dating as well. I don't know. That's what I don't know.
But yes, he has Been a frequent flyer here to Battle Arena Melbourne. I think since the end of Tekken 7. Also, he's here last.
Oh, I think is this his first time?
No, he's been here since. I remember because the Claudio trailer dropped, and I was
yep.
yo, they put that here because you're here, dude. Italy, man, Italian stallion there. So Daniel Mato rocking that gin. So let's see how he fares to some local talent here.
All right, Asuka. Oh, we got more Asuka gameplay.
A good thing we reviewed last night.
Over to the crowd. That's a dope show, by the way. That's a deep cut from Australia. Rage used to be one of the local access broadcasting channels, like music videos.
Another Asuka.
That was like a local one, and it used to be on like. And I'm gonna nostalgify all the local Australians. Rage. Anyway, if you know, you know.
You don't want Pokemon
we got
Pocket?
June Lover 99 from South Australia, I
No.
do believe, coming against.
I don't really care much
Daniel
for the current
Mato.
set,
Strong
though.
player, June Lover 99. Had some decent performances, I think, in the last couple weeks at locals as well.
And this is one of the greatest things about the master events, right? Getting local talent versus international talent and see how they fare.
That's where you make a name for yourself.
True.
Like, you think, like, oh, everyone thinks, oh, I'm going to lose to this top player, but actually, they become your victim. Then
Cement
you take it
yourself
from there.
Yeah,
100%.
and that's the thing, right? You know, these international players coming to your stomping grounds, you have the high ground, June Lover. That's how he capitalizes combo, unable to get it, but the walk on Daniel Mato.
Oh, try to catch him there.
Nigga
with the
named
back
June
2-1.
Lover playing Asuka.
Big
Alright,
charge
bro.
there. Goes
Fraud.
flying back, activates
You
that. You don't wanna
fraud.
close around
I
that
hate
with
the
that.
Ultra Beasts. I get they're supposed to be
Bit of
bugs, but
sibling
I can't stand
rivalry
the
here,
designs. Yeah, they all
versus
suck.
Jin.
Every
Sidestep
single
two,
one of them.
Final seconds here. June Lover actually almost. Oh, okay. The back 2-1, able to close it
I
out.
want to point out the awareness there when June Lover got the ground punch.
Favorite dragon
he did not
types,
go for the
Rayquaza.
follow
I actually
because
don't
he was
like
not
Rayquaza.
100% confident, I think, that it was going to hit. Didn't want to get that whiff and get punished. So very well played. You got to keep an eye on those. Proud.
We charged DF3, following up with a down forward 3-4, but now June Lover. Oh, trying to keep him at that wall, but Daniel Mato goes for the burst, fights his way to the center.
Excellent break. He got those. Uses that heat smash, runs into it, goes for the baseball slide.
Ooh, heat smash response by June Lover, able to use the Naniwa Gusto install, but the hook fist able to catch him at the wall and close it out. Daniel Mato looking very strong.
Looking good, looking good. 2 rounds up. But we saw this last game. You know, Asuka was down a game, actually, and then started bringing it back. Let's see what June Lover has in store. Daniel Mato ain't no slap.
Yeah, he was finishing some strings there. June Lover using that heat. Nice follow-up with the Naniwa install.
One more left, and there it is.
Good switchblade punish there by Daniel Mato. He still has heat. He does have a bit of the life advantage, but not for long.
Big counter hit combo, getting it to the wall, keeping him there. Once you keep,
Wow.
spin out of the way enough.
Good call out there by Daniel Mato, going for the heat burst, going low that time.
Would you be
when he
down
was
for
trying to go
Kunimitsu in
the
Tekken 8?
Sabaki.
Of course, without
Tidal wave.
anything volatile. I love
Wake up
Kunimitsu. She's
low.
my #1
3
character I
rounds
want in
straight,
Tekken 8,
Daniel
actually.
Mato not messing around. Let's see what June Lover
I loved
June
her in
Lover has
Tekken
store. He's
7.
gonna think about it.
There were some shining moments there for June Lover, right? His heat activations are definitely on point, but Daniel Mato just a little too quick on the defense, really good at walking some of the strings. So I wonder what June Lover has to do in this matchup.
It's going to be interesting. I think one of those things is he's going to have to allow maybe Daniel to come to him. He seems to be engaging quite a lot again, start of the round there. And when he does, Daniel's kind of ready to make it hurt.
And that's the thing, Asuka really good like with the approach, right? Back 3, sidestep 2. But now Daniel Mato, see, constantly moving, be a moving target here for June Lover to kind of pin down.
Well, so I just noticed he just crouch canceled into 2-4 for that punish. That was not necessary, sir.
He's just showing off right there.
Yeah, he's just flexing. That's messed up. You should
He's
get him for
warming
that, June Lover. Let's go.
Okay, going for the corpse thrust there to close that one out. Daniel Mato looking real sharp in this matchup. 4 rounds straight.
It's a lot of.
I went back to
it's a lot
Tekken
of
7 just to
momentum
play
that
Kuni.
June
I
Lover
did
needs to
too,
really break down.
a
And he's
couple
doing a
months
good job
ago,
right now,
I
slowly
think.
poking. Again, he is engaging most of the time, and that is allowing Daniel Mato
Part of
his
me-
skill set and the character. Like Jin, he has the ability to just wait.
I
and
wish-
he has a read on you, parry, step, punish, and just make it hurt. And June Lover's doing a great job right now. But as soon as it wakes up, he's got to maybe come in with a different.
I felt the yawn
because
coming.
once
Anyway,
it's Daniel Mato's turn,
I wish Tekken
he
7
kinda
was still
keeps it that
decently
way.
active,
Finishing some strings to
especially
check
in
June
ranked,
Lover.
just so I
Wow,
could
cancels the heat smash. That's pretty good.
flying here.
While setting 4-4 punish.
Just so I could go back and see-
Yeah. Round 1.
Both in rage.
I guess like where I would stack up now.
Wow, goes for the mid
Because we talked a lot, especially at the beginning of Tekken 7, or at the beginning of Tekken 8, right? I talked a lot about like ranks and the rank inflation and everything like that. And I still feel the same way where I think like, you know, it's way easier to rank up in Tekken 8 than it is in Tekken 7. And there are players who are much higher rank in this game that would have never made it that far in 7 because 7 was just a more difficult game.
It is difficult. Again, high pressure situation. He can't see them all. Can't break them all. Chip it away.
Hail Mary.
But I do think that I personally am a much better fighting game player and Tekken player now than I was when I was playing 7. So I wish I could just go back to like an active like ranked player base in that game just to see how much further I could get now, to see like how much better I am. You know, because I was a red rank player in Tekken 7.
This guy, he's
red ranks are like super duper free for me, you know, in Tekken 8.
He's been climbing secretly on the side as he's
Is that a dead pixel on my monitor?
Different countries, Pakistan, Korea, and he's secretly just amassing this amazing skill set.
No, that's not my monitor. That was something with the stream. Okay.
Oh yeah,
but yeah, like I could pick up any character and like probably get out of the red ranks like day one in this in Tekken 8.
And the fact that you said
whereas in 7, that was like where I maxed out at with WoW, and I just feel like
I think he's also spent a bit of time in Japan. That just shows that
probably make it further now, but how much further? I don't know.
That he wants to be able to get better.
100%. Yo, Mr. World, he's going on the quest. He's like wandering the lands, trying to find new masters, new journeys, new tests, and he's definitely achieving those.
He might be the main character. He is using Jin.
Oh man,
he's got
maybe
that. Maybe
it's his world, we're just living in it. I don't know.
But speaking of main characters, tell me about Yagami. That is one player that is from these neck of the woods that has captured the whole world by storm with his performance in EWC.
I'm a bit biased, I'm not going to lie.
Oh, no. let's try.
That's my son. No. Alkatsia Yagami, you saw him at BAM last year. He qualified. Him and Ulsan qualified from BAM 14, and that changed everything. Ulsan ended up going to win that entire tournament.
Right.
And Yagami came third with arguably one of the greatest Tekken matches of all time, if not in fighting games.
Right.
Now, where he's back today, trying to qualify once again and potentially take it further in that event. But that's easier said than done. We have absolute murderers in the crowd.
Yeah.
Also Tekken players. But he's here today, and he's going to have a stacked bracket. And he's an Australian favorite.
Yeah.
But with all the names here, he is one of the world's best. But in a tournament, anything can happen when you've got the other world's best in the building.
Oh yeah, compared to like last year, when you compare the roster of talent, I mean, you see the almost same 200 plus attendance, right? But in each pool, you can name like 5, 6, even like double-digit names of just killers that could win this entire
100%.
tournament. He's definitely one of them. The start of this pool, I mean, we were just talking to CBM. He's also in this pool as well. So we have names like Chikarin is here, Watanabe. I'm just looking at the crowd. John Ding. I see Arslan Ash is getting ready. We also have Farzine that's here. And it's crazy. We could add more names.
Hit the buzzer
my haircut or that guy's
to even
haircut?
get
'Cause I
this
didn't
one.
cut my hair.
But we'll get this one going. We have King versus Reina. And this is gonna be
it's
an
the GOAT
interesting one. He
Yagami.
is
I hate that he
super
uses the
popular
green
character.
color
Everyone
though
loves
for
King.
for
You
Reina.
may
That's
not
just
love
kind of
fighting
ass.
King,
But
because
it's all
if you don't
good.
know the matchup, it is very difficult. But we do
Is this a button
have
check?
some fixes here. We're just gonna get this one going. We'll podcast with you guys for a while. Anyway, some of the best plays. Most of the players that
Y'all see me looking
qualify
down,
for
I'm playing
EWC
Pokemon.
actually are here.
Right,
I think we've got
I
10.
promise I haven't fallen
of
asleep
the
yet.
11. I think the only one that's not here is Atif.
And we still have to check if King Ray, because he did tweet that he is feeling unwell, a little bit unwell.
Well, please send your love and energy to King Ray. Hope he gets better. Hope you're watching. How you doing, my guy? But yeah, we've got most of them here. So potentially, we were talking about this quite a lot. We could get to top 8.
Wish I played Tekken 7 more serious than I did. Looking back, it was like a fun game.
The qualifiers are
same
as far
kind of.
down as like top 13, top 15. In that, if you make top 16, you might go to EWC.
Yeah, so
and that is a crazy thought.
Just to run down the list, Ulsan invited here. Atif did not attend this one, but Ni is here. Mangja, Mulgold, Pinya, King Ray Jr., Edge, Arslan Ash, Rangchu, and Lohai.
That's right.
So imagine that's a top 8.
What
in
is
its own
BAM?
right.
BAM
Like
is
you
Battle
said,
Arena
if you just
Melbourne,
make it
which
to
is
the
a
top
master
16
event,
spot,
at least for Tekken,
hypothetically, you might
that's
make
taking
it.
place in Melbourne, Australia.
You might make it.
Well, what we're trying
Completely
to say
unrelated
here,
to any of
folks
this,
who
but
are
I've been
listening,
playing
you kinda
Expedition
watch
33. It
up
might be
until
my
the
game of
very
the
end
year.
because there could
Yeah, I've heard
be
nothing but great
some,
things about that
some
game. Everyone who
potential
plays this
upsets
thinks it's
on
I'm willing to
amazing.
bet on it.
Yeah.
I'm willing to bet on it.
Yeah, for top 16 to top 32, you got to watch that and watch the whole tournament run of any of these guys, because the names that I just mentioned, they can easily make top 8. They've already qualified, so Yagami looking to make history repeat itself and trying to make him qualify for top 8, and also EWC is.
I know the home crowd is definitely hoping, but we do have two hometown heroes here. You got Akatsuya, Yagami, and Icy Fortune. Let's see what he's got in store.
Like you said, King, you really got to know the matchup here, but Yagami.
Oh, wait, sorry, not Zaf. What?
We will get to that in just a bit, folks, but right now Yagami getting into the end of this perfect round. Excellent stuff by Yagami.
Big. He's making a statement. He's like, yo, I've got somewhere I'm trying to go. Please stop trying to find me. Get away from me. All right, 1-1-2 into the high grab. No break there, obviously. Like, I'm unbreakable.
Very
Good
nice.
duck once again. Yagami just showing everyone that he's well aware of the King matchup here.
Wow.
Hit him with that 1-1. Kicks him away. Get out of here. We got
Big damage inbound.
Icy Fortune from South Africa.
Thank you for that. Muller Base letting us know that. 1-1-2 lands flush. Able to get the 3 engage,
It's
and
the
Yagami
low.
once again 2 rounds in the bag for him.
It's looking good. Big momentum. But Icy Fortune starts off with the classic down forward 2-1 elbow, and that momentum's building up. Leg drop is going to hurt. He's wave dashing. He's wave dashing.
Wave dashing in wrestling. If I see that in real wrestling, that's going to be so hype. Okay, headbutt. Where's the referee?
Goes for the
Someone get a
low.
steel chair
What's
in
the
center,
input
and
for that
now
low
we get to
again?
see
Anybody know
both
off
are
top?
heat,
I was playing
but who's
Reina
gonna spend it first?
And of course it is
for a
Yagami.
video
Icy Fortune still has his
the
drive.
other
He gets the
day,
heat
and I
smash.
completely forgot what the input is for that low.
Oh, man. Yagami well aware, gets that duck. This is going to hurt with a rage.
Down four from
Speaking of
Sakura, yeah.
rage.
Step, yep. And scoops him up. Insta tailspin.
Very
and it
nice.
closes
Great
that
game
game
from
out. So
Yagami.
Yagami moving on to the second game here with a strong first game. But again, previous sets, we did see strong first games. The first set specifically, that tide changed.
Or
But
forward, neutral forward,
let's
thank
see
you.
what Icy can do here for us today.
Yeah, it just seems like Yagami's a bit of step ahead in this matchup. I mean, just getting those ducks in and punishes. Especially that was a big statement he made by sidestepping that rage art. So kind of knew that he was going to go for it. So continuing on, muscle up. Gets the engage early seconds. Nice break on the Shining Wizard by Yagami.
Looking good, spacing it out. A bit slower tempo at the moment. Someone's waiting for the other to engage. Right now it's Yagami. Swing it, hits the wall, guaranteed.
Hey,
Big
let's
elbow.
go. Okay, continuing the corner pressure, but no, unfortunately, good pickup by Yagami and no more heat for Icy Fortune.
And gets this combo down through the sands. Oh, big uppercut. Sure, you can.
Unable to actually get that punish there, but
Boy,
Yagami
cooking.
now continuing on this combo.
That was so
finishing
smart.
up, putting the finishing touches in this matchup.
There's little nuances
What a
in this
fucking
combo that are
combo. Holy shit.
unnecessarily difficult, but he's putting him in there.
Yeah, just extending it just
That
from
nigga
the
did not have to
capitalization.
optimize that
He's
shit like
making
that,
a
by the way.
statement, right?
Yeah, yeah.
The best way to do it.
But he's the Reina.
The
So
guy.
if anyone's gonna do it, he's gonna set the example.
And if you think about it, in this high level, right, he's the only one that's helming this character.
100%. People are trying to follow, and maybe they will soon. But right now, it's him. He's Himothy. But here we go. Icy Fortune going for it. Going for the heat
Yeah,
smash.
for as strong as
Both
everyone
frames
considers
into
Reina,
the-
not that
the
many people
homing
play her.
kick.
And this isn't one of those
Nobody
cases where I'm like, well,
Uh-huh.
she was that
Big
good, more
launch.
people play her, right? I do think Reina is
Continuing
pretty
on,
strong.
gets the
Not
wall,
like
the sidewall,
top
able to
5,
save
but
him a
pretty
bit of
good.
damage here, but Icy
You don't really
Fortune
see her that much.
trying to get his
Other
gamut
than
of
Yagami.
offense going, but
Ulsan's tried a couple times to make her
unfortunately
work.
unable to get
Joker doesn't
Back
really
to
play her
Lolo where
that
you
much
wanna be.
anymore because
And the
he's
confirm
got
up
Heihachi
forward,
now,
forward
so.
two. All right,
But
set
Nazim was
point
good.
here for Yagami.
Never thought about that
Icy
someone
Fortune
has to
needs
name
make
100
something
plus
happen,
moves for every
but he
character
is
in this
having
game.
trouble finding his footing.
Yeah, 1-1-2. Okay, tries to go for the muscle up here. Just a constant
I have
jab
not tried out
pressure.
an Impact yet, but
Gotta
I might
love the
tomorrow.
pressure and pace that Yagami is putting in forefront of Icy Fortune.
All right, goes for the heat dash. Obviously an
Wow.
interesting combo, but this the scaling on the damage is going to be quite significant.
True. Oh, calls for the heat as well. Icy Fortune, not much resources
No
to work
punish.
with.
It's backing up, trying to find an opportunity. It's
Way
all
more
or nothing.
Kazuya than Random, but I feel like
Just let it all
Kazuya
go,
historically has
and
always been popular.
approach
Yeah, he
electric.
is.
Classic
In
Machinima,
ranked, I definitely
keep
see
out,
more Kazuya
and there
than
we go.
Random. I see a
Kigami
lot of
moving
Kazuya.
forward in the bracket.
It's like one of the
Big
main
shouts to
characters I
Icy
run into.
Fortune for coming here and showing us his king.
Yeah, you gotta love how he was trying to engage with Yagami, but Yagami kind of was a step ahead. In that scenario, right? He spent his heat. It was on a timer, so it's like he's trying to time it, and it just seems like Yagami was already like just 3 steps ahead in the plan there.
I think, if I remember correctly, I think Icy Fortune recently moved here.
Oh,
That's what I was kind of thinking in Australia.
Okay.
Someone double check that for me, but I think
Let's
he
see you
recently
reach
moved
Emperor
here,
with
'cause I think
Reina, I
saw his
believe.
start
I did
PG.
before season 2
but anyway,
started.
Thank you for coming out. And what I want to see actually is throughout the year, Icy Fortune trains to come and get that run back next year. Yagami, that would be sick.
No, I love that I'm sharing the mic with you because you could tell us like certain lores of matchups.
It's going to be harder
here
now, I
over in
think, because I
Melbourne,
think
over here in
ranking up is just a
Australia,
little
and
bit more
this,
difficult
Oceania
right now.
region. So hopefully we
But I'm
get to
pretty
see
sure I
that,
can still
and
do it.
the lore is still being written.
play
so
Claire?
maybe
Nah, I
this is
have it,
Bill
but I
or
haven't
Hits
started it yet.
Oh, dude, I remember BAM 15.
Never forget.
Because Reina's moves are all high and she doesn't have a
Flashbacks all the
knockdown
time.
low or
I
any
can see him
Oki.
like as King just doing the squats. And you're like,
I wouldn't say she has
gotta get
no
that run back
Oki,
with Yagami.
but
got a dartboard
yeah, I
with
get what you mean with
Yagami's
the...
Oh, a dartboard.
All right, but this is going to be
Does have a
interesting.
lot of really
So,
strong
further
highs.
along in the bracket, we have Wildan from Melbourne.
Okay.
And CBM, not from Melbourne, from South Korea. Now,
Yeah, the
Wildan
new
is a
low
Kazuya
is
main,
good.
So we're gonna get to
It's
see
probably a
some
move that she shouldn't have,
Mishima
but,
action.
you know,
Right.
And I assume
they're doing that
from
whole thing in
CBM
this game where they are giving
and also,
characters moves that cover up their
everyone in chat
weaknesses,
can
even though
give-
characters are supposed to have
sing
weaknesses,
CBM
because that's what
happy
makes them
birthday.
unique and
We just
interesting. And,
celebrated his birthday.
Happy
you know, helps
birthday.
generate counterplay to the strengths that they have.
I don't know if
and,
you
you
can hear us,
know,
but
it's
yes,
whatever.
please wish CBM a happy
Go down that
birthday. He
road.
does.
CBM
I'm
isn't
sure
from
have that
Melbourne?
birthday buff coming into this.
I mean, he
No,
said
would
the
you
birthday's
believe-
over, but I mean, there may be
would
some
you believe
time
he's
zone
actually
where-
from
Just
Africa?
believe in it, all right? It was like, I think it was like
Never
2 days
over.
ago.
That's true.
It's never over. It's my birthday
Birthright.
every day. It's my birthright.
Oh my gosh. But CBM also looking to secure a spot in EWC and also a better spot in the Tekken leaderboard. So excited to see how he's going
Excited
to
for
fare.
Armor
Definitely
King,
one of the
looking forward
hardest
to it,
hitters
for sure.
in this tournament. So I'm excited to see how this
Fucks with
Mishima
Armor King.
matchup will be going.
It's going to be good. I think we're going to see a high execution gameplay from both players. And, you know, it's interesting. It's so early in the tour. We're mentioning CBM's trying to get his qualification for EWC, but also he really wants those
Guys, my Lit
TWT
Leo's
points.
evolving.
And obviously, Master Event, a lot of TWT points. But it's so early in the tour that we
Excited
don't
for Fog.
actually...
Hey, power to you.
I think we're going to see some interesting results by the end of the year in people
Excited
that
for the
maybe
season
we
to
picked
end. Yeah, me
and
too,
have
but-
pegged right now of, okay, they're going to make it, they're going to
You
make
know,
it.
I was
they're gonna
excited for season
But I
1
think
to
we're
end,
gonna
and then we
see
ended
some
up with this,
crazy
so...
new people just come out and just blow everyone out the water.
Kazi versus Jin match? Hell
That
yeah.
special intro, father and son matchup.
Wildan, though,
I'm in
being
Chrono
pushed
Trigger for the
towards
DS. Yeah,
corner
I
here.
wanted that game, just really
CBM
expensive.
making sure
But I
he's
will
gonna
get it
try
at
to
some
pull
point,
him.
'cause I really
Nice
wanna play
cancel
that.
just for him to get
That's
this
kind of like
wall
the game I
combo.
think that I don't own right now that I want the most.
Activates that heat. Trying to keep him down. Went for the parry there again. He's got the... Oh, wow.
Wow.
Excellent.
Did you see that? He just went for parries, and all right, I go for the wall splat.
And I was actually talking about it with some of the lads the other day.
I have to
A
fan
lot
our
of the great players,
evolutions
they tend
based
to
on leaks
duck
better than
something
the
and go
actual
immediately. I think it
Pokemon,
was,
based on the
I think
actual
you
evolutions in game.
immediately for the heat smash.
I feel like we see stuff like that all the time.
Because they know, okay, this is it, guaranteed. I can finish with it. It's over.
Whether it's like costume designs for random
Let's see,
characters,
once
like
again,
evolutions, or
Savage
like
Sword to end it
Pokemon
out.
concepts, or
Mid check, but Wildan
other
now.
cases. Like fans like create this idea of what they think something's
Trying to
gonna
find
be,
mids
and
of
then
his
the
own.
finished product is actually like not as cool
CBM
as
is
what
ducking intermittently
talented
to try and
artist
mitigate any
came up with.
hell sweeps or any lows. But there's one right there. Gets a full combo.
Okay.
The strong aerial tailspin goes for another one.
Okay.
What is that,
Axis,
wall
but still
carry?
good situation.
Taking 8,
Yeah.
baby.
Still in devil form.
Take you
Wildan up
that.
wall to
Able to
wall.
actually gain a little bit of life lead. Oh, unable to get the first 2 hits, but it runs into a hook fist here. CBM looking quite strong at the last seconds of this round.
7 seconds left, and Wildan does have rage. He's going to have to make something happen. Does a laser scraper.
Which is wild how universal that is.
Wow.
Yeah, it really makes you wonder, right?
Gotta love
Because
it, CBM. When the bullets start flying,
obviously
you
there
see
are
things in ones and zeros.
tons
He's like,
and
"All
tons
right, I
of
see you're gonna go
incredibly
for a low
talented
light."
artists
Did
and
not
graphic
see that
designers out
electric,
there in the
though.
world who
Wildan.
are not working
Continuing on here.
in any
Sending
professional
him up
setting,
there, activates
or for some
that
of these
heat,
like
gets that devil
major
form,
AAA
closes with the
franchises
laser.
and IPs and stuff,
Corner
right?
is in a corner.
But like,
Time to guess. Plus
it
frames
feels
on
like
the
it's
mid.
very common
Mid.
for
Okay.
a character
Power grab
design
here.
That's like
or
case special.
Pokemon design,
Wow,
evolution,
picked up to the
a
launch.
costume,
Wildan, you
whatever,
gotta love it. He tried to pull that
to
grab,
be
but
released, and it's like
CBM
very
Making sure
like
he's gonna make the most out of
subpar,
this
like
heat.
mediocre, or like disappointing even. Like even if we look at like costumes that they've added in Tekken 8 and like outfits and stuff, and then you look at like some of the modded stuff, it's like, huh, like why can't we get some of this stuff? You know what I mean? Like if modders can do it, why can't the actual professionals who are hired to do this make something this cool? And you know, I'm not a developer. I also don't work for any of these publishers and stuff, so I don't, you know, I don't know the limitations and restrictions when it comes to like certain copyrights and
Hey, this was the trailer for Tekken 8, right?
All right, here we go.
there's something else I'm trying to say, but I don't really know how to articulate it. You know, also sometimes, you know, you might be somebody who works for Bandai Namco, right? And you're capable of creating this really cool costume that people would probably love, but you're not allowed to for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. It is really strange because I feel like it's such a common thing where it's like, yo, why are modders and so and so like better at creating this cool stuff than the actual people who work on the game? And I don't know.
Oh my God! Able to get that block low for the punish here. Now CBM keeping him against the wall here. Wildan, what will he be doing?
Also the Cannon matchup on the Cannon stage. Lashed up.
Ducks under the high homing. The mixes are coming out. The down 2 slash.
Okay. Gets the high splat once again and has heat just for the bound.
Smacks him there. He's
CBM
not
is just
letting
cooking.
Up. Let him breathe.
Damn, CBM is not letting bro breathe.
Wildan being taken to unfamiliar territory here. This pressure.
Just take it easy, Kami. Thank you for stopping by.
But CBM.
And then Kami got waved
Can't
at.
result
Like,
too,
I
facts.
forgot. I remember who I am. I'm the devil.
I am Tekken.
It's me. All right, trying to keep CBM near the wall and doing a great job.
Hold up.
That heat dash.
Wildan looking alive.
Hey.
Eyes are ender there.
Very nice.
Able to actually get a
7
perfect,
golden
so this could be the
letters.
turning of the tides here. The crowd kind of
Erupted.
cheering for Wildan here. They got to cheer him regardless. Let's see. Let's hope the crowd will kind of power him up for him to get this third round. Oh, gets an electric here. CBM.
Very clean with punish. Taking him once again near the wall. The floor is lava.
Okay, forward 4, down 2. Wildan now, unfortunately, in a corner situation. Not much he could do here. Gets
Damn, he got the
splat
wall
in
splat.
now. Switches things up here. CBM looking for the finish.
Uses his heat, goes for that dash.
Oh my, that was if that would have connected, I think he would have got the wall. That's the crazy part.
And that cheeky one down.
Hey, he put up a fight.
Excellent.
And he got one round and it was a perfect. You know what I'm
But
saying?
CBM will be moving on. Amazing work.
Hey man, he was able to get a perfect round out of CBM. Again, that's something that you can't,
That's no small feat.
And that type of moment was created for this type of events with the Tekken World Tour, this master events in BAM. Hopefully we'll still get that training art and see Wildan in this tournament. I definitely want to see more Kazuya plays. Kazuya, I mean, he wasn't able to cook so much because CBM was just kind of, yeah, just defensively sound.
He's not letting him do it. Oh, now we have Mossman versus John Ding.
John Ding. Vitality's John Ding. You can't see right now, but we see the stage. I definitely, his iconic stick, he brought it here, folks. So
Victrix game.
that's something to look out for. But again, shout out to each and every one of you that is joining us. Again, this is just the top of the hour. We're just starting Pool A here. I don't know if we're spilling into Pool B, but we're just starting out the day. Once again, a lot of implications in this tournament. It's just the start of the World Tour. This is the 3rd master event, but there's still some EWC implications in this match.
This should be the first half of Pool 1.
Oh, first
Pool
half.
A, yeah.
Pool A,
So
wow. Okay.
it's already getting mad spicy, but we should be seeing a Reina versus
potentially a Eddie. Another Reina.
He has been. I mean, John Ding has been using Reina as well.
That's true. He also tried.
John Ding's been using more Anna than Reina.
Oh, yeah, that's true. We might see the Anna for the first time today.
Y'all seen what high level pros are there? Most of the big names you can think of are here. So we've got Mogul, Chikuden, Daniel Mato, CBM, Ni, Rongchu, Lohai, Matsuba, King Ray Jr., Manja, Edge, Nobi, Pena, Shadow, Moyo, Ulsan. So, you know, a lot of the big names are here.
Yeah, I can't wait to see if he'll. Well,
I don't think any of the Pakistan players made it out to this one.
World Tour. That's why these players have to stay on their toes when it comes to this. So I wonder which character will get.
I have to look through the
Anna
brackets
will,
more
we
in
see a little bit of
detail.
adjustments here and there.
But when it comes
Octave
to
did tweet that
the
he's possibly gonna
Korean
go
and
back to the
Japanese
Dragon Ball, gonna
players
drop the Ana for a bit.
and
That's
you know
fine.
the players that we have in
He's
NA,
just
the big names are there.
Ooh, and then
The
bring it
mind
back.
games. He's mind gaming in game and out. That's the
true.
way to do it.
That's definitely the meta. But I think coming into this, since you did say we are just still at the first half of Pool A, maybe, you know, John Ding could try out different characters. Like you said, could bring out the Reina, could bring out the Ana, could bring out the Eddie. He used Clive a little bit also on the Tekken versus Korea. The Tekken tournament of Korea versus Pakistan. So who knows?
The Ana locking it in. All right, time to brush up the Ana notes.
Okay, let's bring it out. Rolodex of Ana notes.
All right, Jun Ding.
Our urban square evening. That twilight time.
The Squire was good, man.
I don't know how she
GBM
gets
is
that
here,
thrown in. I know
correct.
I've
He
said
just
this many
played,
times, still
actually.
don't know. Oh, she's got
Arslan
a
is
hell
there?
of a- Makes
Okay.
sense how she gets stuff here.
I didn't know if
Training
Arslan was there or not.
Jumps in, very dramatic Iron Man landing.
The superhero landing. Immediately starting out with Chaos
Mogul
Judgment
one and
and
hop to
also
another
going
tourney
for the Hammer
immediately.
Time 1.
It'd be like that, man.
Chance.
Balaya, Moonaya. What's good, homie?
Can't touch this though. But do you see the lows? The bazooka just to keep the plus frames going.
He didn't take the random mirror. Like I said, Jun Ding's been playing more Ana than Reina.
Okay, now got the debuff.
I think his character is absolutely absurd.
Extra chip, but didn't
And
need
Octave
to
put that on
really
full
make use of
display
it
at the
by
last
having
event.
it there, just in case. So to get rid
Did
of
not
that,
know
you
there was
guys
a
know
Tekken
you
tournament
gotta
this weekend. Hey,
hit
that's why I'm
Ana
here, man.
To get rid of that purple
We need
haze
Lotus
you've got.
Asakura. I'm just
Yeah,
nowhere near good
aura
enough, I
of
fear.
purple that you can't recover your life. Goes for the power crush. Now FF2 as well, but Mossman here trying to fight back.
Good hit confirm. Didn't get what he was looking for, so stopped it early. Didn't want to risk everything else.
Wow.
Counter hit on the push.
Able to get the disarm, and oh my goodness, the purple. That's so much damage. No recoverable health at all.
Good brave hell sweep there to try to take the momentum back, but not working out this time. Now that was a quick 2 rounds. John Ding on his game right now.
Damn.
Big launch. Gets those blue sparks as well.
Yeah, those assassin daggers, and now
Are you switching to
Ana
a
against the
Mishima?
wall hurts a ton. Trying to go
Just
for a
playing the
mix
same
up,
2
but
characters I've
stays
always
on the
played.
ground.
Wadong and Reina.
Mossman.
We side swapping in interesting ways.
Yep. Ooh, no whip punish there, Mossman now. Okay.
Right, goes for it. Now has the heat. Anything could happen. Goes for the hell sweep once again, trying to build up that momentum, trying to take his turn back.
Big trade here. Tried to go for the axe kick, War God kick, and now John Ding looking to close things out.
Excellent step. 1-1-2. Back to
Wow.
Nah, get off me. Don't touch.
Besides Kuni, who do you want to see
Carry's
back
freaking
most?
out
I've been
back there.
wanting Miguel.
Tell
Honestly,
Greg
no
to
one.
3 rounds of dominance by John Ding's Ana. So excellent stuff so far. There were some moments of brilliance on the Reina of Mossman.
I mean, there are other characters that I
But,
think would be cool to see, like
this is Ana we're
Jinpachi
talking
or
about,
Ogre,
the
but
debuffs, the plus frames. It's
I
just a
don't
lot to
really-
deal with, especially in the Evil
Queen
Arena.
Miss is the only one that like I
We're gonna
really,
see
really
a
want.
lot of crazy combos here. Now I've seen some combo videos on YouTube from Ana in match.
Think the new character will be Double
There was
Reina?
a Pakistani
Nah,
one.
I
that was,
doubt
like,
it.
Crazy with the rockets and breaking walls and everything.
I don't think they would add her
she's bringing
unless they were
rockets
adding
at
like
this
more
fight.
story DLC, which I
How's
don't
that? At
believe
this
they're
point, I can't
doing.
blame her. Some people are demons.
No, that's true. She is dealing with a demon here.
I think it's highly
But
unlikely that
luckily
it's
for
Double
Mossman,
Reina.
no exploding wall behind him.
Again, starting off that offense with the hell sweep. Has been going back to that well. Flies away and the big low sweep.
Tremendous opening.
My money's
here.
on it being a
Also
character
has
that's
heat
from
to work with
Pakistan.
Just to extend the combo here. Ooh, wine opener to close that wine opening to close it out. Okay.
Starting up, backing up. Not wanting to engage immediately. It is pretty risky again. Oh, nice electric. I think that's the first one we've seen land so far.
Yo, he's got to capitalize on this. Unfortunately, unable to get a wall combo going. John Ding fighting his way out of the wall.
While setting 1-2 to start that offense, those big uppercuts do amazing work for Ana. Nice. Splats on the wall. Get the evil wall, your favorite.
Unable to get it though, but continues on.
That was sick. That was sick. That was sick.
Goes for the heat burst now. Goes for the hip smash for him to just extend the combo. He's going to try to close this one out with the bazooka.
Double Reina's probably just gonna play like Kazumi. I doubt it.
Dang.
I don't see her
Alright,
being added to
final
the
potential,
game.
Final round. It's set point here for Vitality's.
I actually think it's very
If he can
unlikely we'll see
continue
Double
this,
Reina
he will
in
be
this
sending
game.
Mossman to losers. Now delaying the strings, getting
If
counter
Double
hits.
Reina's ever actually a
Making
character, it
Mossman
probably won't be
second
until
guess right
Tekken
now.
9.
FF2 to
In
just
my
knock him
opinion.
down. So far, the
But that
hand
is just
sweep
my
has
opinion.
landed
I could be
here.
very wrong.
2-2s. Mossman looking like he's in big trouble, Brown Man.
Again, he's trying to overwhelm him, and so far it's working. And there it is, closes it out. 7 golden letters. But hey, Mossman,
nice
local hero. He's just happy to have a good match with a good player.
Yeah, hell yeah. That was actually a really interesting turn of events that we did. I think it was going to be a Reina mirror. I actually thought that Eddie was going to come out, but no. Anna coming in.
Was good, homie. How you living?
I was actually talking to Chip a while ago, and we were talking about one of the players from Pakistan, Hasimir. He is. I thought he was going to bring out the Anna, but during the dojo event, he actually brought out the Azucena. So I'm not sure if we'll be seeing a lot of Annas, but at least we can take off.
Do you have confirmation he does consume Chip content? Azucena. So now we know why his Azucena is so good. It's because of Chip.
There you go. It's like, share, and subscribe his channel. Chipsy. I hope he's listening to us, but he's...
He can't.
You know, there's actually another
he'll tell you himself. But
event happening.
Do you have some more matches coming up soon? I do believe.
In about 6
This
hours.
is just the first half of
But I probably
We've
won't
still
stay up
got
to
a lot
watch it.
more.
On
And,
Spag's channel, where there's a bunch of players from all over the world, in Russia,
It is
Egypt,
definitely.
Algeria,
So,
South Africa,
super excited
China,
to listen.
India, Ethiopia, like a bunch of players
Copy. So we do
competing
have
for
sorry to interrupt. I just saw that jacket.
$45,000 prize
crazy
pool.
jacket.
I want to
So,
watch it, but it's
speaking
gonna
of
be
our
like
hitters, we do have Arslan Ash
I'm gonna be
gracing
asleep when
the
that shit
stage.
happens.
So
But we
this
might
is,
be able to like watch
again,
it on the stream
one of
after the fact.
Biggest. This is first time here in Australia, I do believe.
It's very difficult to get here.
So yes, he
After
is gonna
learning
make it on
Lydia, I
stage.
see what people
wonder
mean when they
which
say
character
Rain
he'll
is
bring
like
to the
Lydia
table. He
Mishima.
did tweet a bunch of stuff like maybe Zafina. He had a phase where he tried experimenting
Sounds like
with
a crazy
Leroy.
tourney,
He had
yeah.
a Lars phase as well. But Nina was
Zama
the one that
Jones
got
was
really
good,
far
my
in the
boy.
previous tournament of Combo Breaker.
And I think that may currently be his comfort pick for certain matches and overall.
Also Head Stomper, yeah. Oh shit, there's
we
Arslan.
can see a lot, and this is pools a lot of players like to maybe see and test and feel out how they
A lot of
feel
great
with certain
Tekken
characters for the
happening.
day.
Oh shit, they got
We could
Reina on the
see any
badge.
number of characters we'll see, but I would like to see the Zafina because I don't think we see enough Zafinas, and I think.
I see Arslan hasn't been playing Lars anymore, by the way.
There's a lot to say about her because she had a lot of changes. She won very big for this season and these recent updates. So I'm really interested to see how people utilize her new tools and figure out the best ways to apply them.
Yeah, because when we talk about her new installs, keeping some moves safe, keeping a lot of pluses, but not bring out the Zafina, we're going to see an Asuka versus Leo.
A bit unexpected.
Yeah. Oh, it's a button check.
I would say that's got to be button check. No way that's what
Thank you so
Arslan's
much.
actually
But the
playing.
thing is, as I say, we would be surprised if he's using Leo because Leo is actually, by a lot of players, perceived as a very strong character, especially.
I think Atif plays
another,
Leo, right?
Pakistani-born player, Chand. He finds Leo extremely strong right now. Even in Tekken 7.
And bringing back the lore, I believe 2 years ago in BAM, end of Tekken 7, he actually got top 3 with Leo.
Third, yes.
Yeah.
He had beaten
Next year, do you plan on going to any FGC events? Depends on what my wallet is looking like.
As well. And that was all with the Leo. So Leo definitely.
If I manage to lock in at
Leo
some
came
point in
out
my
of this
life,
game
then yeah.
extremely strong. Had some adjustments as the season 1 went on. But now, a lot of people saying she's back in a really good position.
Are they playing?
True,
Nah, it's a
true. I
button
think
check.
Also at the start, they kind of changed some stuff out. Her new low as
Do we
well.
want to go to Combo
The
Breaker again?
adjustments
Same. I love
definitely
Combo
still
Breaker.
made
And this year
character
looks like
kinda
Combo
shine,
Breaker
having
was
all the tools
incredible.
necessary needed.
Tekken event was
And if
probably my
Arslan
favorite
can bring
Tekken
out
8
the
tournament
Leo,
so
that's gonna be
far. It was like the biggest Combo
I don't
Breaker
know, but
ever
it's a
and
button
shit.
check, so
And
maybe
it
he just
just
wanted to test out some buttons, maybe some wild
yeah,
rising
kind
moves,
of
something Leo
sad I
specific.
wasn't there to be honest. But
And okay, here we go. We should be
Is what
going
it
back to
is.
character select and getting this one going. I know this doesn't count. We've seen a lot of Asuka play today.
Yeah, you know what? Last year I was comparing some notes. There were, on stream alone, there were a lot of Hwoarang players. Now it seems like the flavor of this year is Asuka. On
It
stream, at
seems to
least.
be. It seems to be.
Or maybe the button check also was for. Oh, is he? Are we yo? Yo? Oh no, okay.
Oh,
Oh,
other side.
he-
Yeah, other side,
okay.
other side, other side.
Okay, so he button check with
Yeah,
Asuka.
yeah.
Interesting. I thought he'd button check with Leo, but the Nina coming in here and.
What
we
stick
are
is
gonna
that
get a
Arslan's
Leo
using? Is that
versus
one that
Nina
he
matchup.
won at a tournament? Shit is all
All
gold.
right, let's get it going.
Ooh, we're gonna see some kaiju battles here. We gotta let it rock.
Look at these graphics.
Yo, Van, my boy, thank you for the 59 months. Welcome back. Miss input off rip. Button check into miss input round start is crazy.
Yeah.
Totally fine.
Coming from New South Wales.
Button check into
Great
round start
performance
miss
locally
input
as well.
that gets you
So let's see what
launched
he can
is
do against
nuts.
One of the world champions. And we got obviously Arslan Ash,
Yep.
Twisted Minds, Red Bull.
best to ever do it. One of the goats of the game here, but Blueberries here, nice rising engage. You do see Arzanash able to defend his way in this wall pressure.
Almost 5 years, just
Looking
crazy.
for that opening.
Ooh, yeah, nice punish there by Arzanash. Blueberry's trying to go for that Hail Mary
Abandoned
swing, but
OG,
unable to
he's
get it.
not. That's the
And
crazy
it was a
part.
tricky one where Arsenal was trying to close out that round. Blueberries was doing a good job kind of avoiding heavy buttons, just kind of moving
Which
around.
just lets
And
me
I
know
think
how
we're gonna
long
see a
I've been
lot
doing
of
this shit.
a movement check and agility between these two.
True. But that's the thing. Arzanash tries to drown you with his pace, right? Especially with Nina's, the movement, the constant jab, mid-pressure, and look at that. Blueberries, unfortunately, eating this combo.
Boom. Back to the wall, heat available. This is a rough place to be. Chipping away slowly. Got a crumb of health and the mid to close it out. Back slams on the crates.
Arzanash making it a quick night in the office. Hopefully, we'll see where we got to see this.
I feel like it's actually more common for monitors at an event to be laggy than it is for them to not be.
We got to commentate the match.
And I don't really understand why that's always the
They're
case,
going to clash.
Let him go. Oh.
or why it's so often the case.
All right. Oh, got the counter hit grab.
Ugh.
Got that X-ray.
Gets a great health out
Doing
of the
well
way
in the
early on.
unknown OG, but I'm a G, nah, I mean, that's
Trying to fight
facts.
back here.
The slaps are coming out. Going for the sidestep into the launch attempt. Blueberry's not having it. That new low.
Yeah.
The Leo players are loving it, and it is very good.
Able to catch Arzanash there, but Arzan getting the heat dash in, charged up the Blonde Bond, couldn't finish it out, but the...
I respect it. I respect it. He
Incredible
might have,
duck.
he's like, you know what? If I got a crumb left,
Yeah, might as well.